Hello everyone and welcome to today's General Hospital recap. As always, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos or recaps. We have 999 subscribers. Oh my goodness, we are right there. Thank you all so much for supporting our channel and being there for us. And I know I usually start out with today was a great day on General Hospital, but oh my god, was today a great day on General Hospital. And real fast, a clarification, I don't know if everyone reads the comments, especially in the last video, but I didn't see the beginning of Valerie and Olivia's conversation, so I didn't know the context of it, but from what I hear, Valerie was within her rights to defend herself and talk to Olivia the way she did, so I just wanted to make that clarification on here in the video, and let's get to today's General Hospital because it's so good. Alright, so at MAXIE and LULU'S, Denise the babysitter said the new Crimson is genius. Yes! And Lulu gets a text from Johnny saying Valerie will be out of her life by tomorrow. Double yes. And just so you know, I do put equal blame on Valerie and Dante. Trust me, he is nowhere near blameless for this whole thing. I just want to clarify that. I just do not like how Valerie took advantage of the situation and kind of, in my eyes, she kind of caused it a little bit. Because she like went right to Dante saying, oh my god, I saw Lulu and Dylan hug. Because that's what planted the cheating seed in his head. But then everything from there on out was like totally him. But anyway, just wanted to make that clarification too. So Olivia shows up. She tells Lulu about her run-in with Valerie. Valerie, I think, got through to Olivia about her lie to Julian and how she didn't, like, learn from her mistakes. And Olivia thinks they should all kind of lift the blame from Valerie. But personally, I think Lulu spread the blame. I don't think she's just blaming Valerie 100% and making Dante blameless. Because otherwise she would have taken him back by now and just hated on Valerie. But she hasn't done that. So Lulu, not a fan of blameless Valerie, as Olivia's kind of proposing. And although I don't think that was totally what she was proposing, but that's how Lulu took it. And Lulu says that Valerie made a beeline for Dante. And, you know, she didn't even try to know her other family. She just went right for Dante, and she does blame Dante, and Lulu takes what Olivia was saying to mean that if the affair was her fault, which again, not really what Olivia was trying to say, and she says that Olivia says there were already problems in their marriage, which is why it was so easy to get in between them. Which, yes, and as everyone's pointed out, because we've really put Dante under the microscope with this whole thing, between his, jealousy when Johnny came back and all that. Yes, there were underlying problems, and yeah, I'm saying it. I'm not saying there isn't. And Lulu says that she's wrong and that they'd at least have a chance if Valerie left. Like, Valerie leaving would make things easier. At the MetroCourt restaurant, Julian thinks Crimson is a disaster because the pages are green, and Alexis and Julian are happy, and then Alexis notices everyone in the restaurant is reading Green Crimson. Julian's not happy about the success. He's afraid the IRS is going to throw a red flag on his businesses because of how the legit and illegitimate businesses kind of meshed, and, you know, that's how they took Al Capone down. Everybody knows tax evasion. That's what they'll get you on. And he's worried about going away for tax evasion, and Alexis says she'll take care of it if it ever comes to that. And she's hopeful that Nina will fail by spring and they'll be living it up, married, and that's a great outlook. And Olivia sees them together and has a look. Does she want Julian back? Like, what? I'm trying to read into it. Olivia brings them champagne and recounts last New Year's, when her and Julian, conceived Leo, and she wants to throw them an engagement party at the METROCOURT, and, like, I don't know her game. Also at the METROCOURT restaurant, Mac and Robert toast to Robin and Patrick, and Mac wants Robert to stick around for a while. So do I! I think so do all of us. I think that's pretty safe to say. And he tells Robert Anna wants him in town. So Mac also talks about how he raised the girls when Robert went around fighting the bad guys, and how he needs Robert around too, and he tries to lay the groundwork that Anna is struggling right now and needs him. And then he also fills him in on the Carlos situation and how Paul Hornsby is involved. At Sabrina's place, Felix's place now, I guess. Anna and Jordan are in the apartment trying to figure out where Sabrina is, and someone's at the door. Who is it? It's Michael, and needless to say, he is quite a bit startled by walking in and seeing two guns pointed at him. They tell him they're continuing their investigation on Carlos Rivera, and he tells them he wanted to be back with Sabrina and the baby's father, but Sabrina's gone. So he tells them Sabrina's family hasn't heard from her, and Felix comes into his place with a full house. And he says he does know where Sabrina is, that she's staying with Juan, and he must have covered when Michael called. So then Jordan calls Juan, and he says Sabrina isn't with him, and she's not with her dad either, and Jordan leaves after getting a call. And Felix seems genuinely worried, so I'm thinking Sabrina did not tell him that she was going with Carlos, and now thinking about it, I don't think she would have had time to. At the police station, Maxie tells Nathan she spoke to Johnny. Dante tells Olivia that Lulu said Rocco was sick and then gets off the phone. Ah, darn. That's why Olivia goes over to Lulu and Maxie's place. There you go. Mystery solved. Nathan brings Dante in the room with Maxie. They think Johnny's involved in the illegal arms trading. No. Maybe? No. She tells them Johnny showed up at the apartment and Lulu and Rocco weren't there, and that she doesn't know where they went. Well, at the time, like, obviously. So she says she didn't give Johnny a chance to say much, and Dante asks if he mentioned Lulu. Dante says again how he thinks Lulu lied so she could have a date night with Rocco and Dylan, and Maxie tells him to drop it. She also says how Johnny probably wanted to breathe her just to stay in Port Charles for a little bit, no big deal. And they're going to put the word out that Johnny Zakara has been positively identified in Port Charles. Can you feel it? Everything's heating up? Are you ready? So back at Maxie and Lulu's, Maxie gives Lulu a call to give her a heads up about the story she told about Johnny showing up at the apartment, not at the Haunted Star, and that Dante's probably on the way. And once you know it, knock, 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 it's Dante. And Dante asks Lulu if she's seen Johnny Zakara. She says she hasn't seen him. Now here we go. Are you ready? Hold on to your hats. Valerie and Greg. So she's starting to drive him. She has a police scanner in her car, and I think that throws a little bit of a wrench in Johnny's plan. He asks her about her break from dating that she mentioned, and Valerie says, oh, the guy I was seeing, he was a good guy, but he was hung up on his ex, and then mentions that he's going back to his wife or wants to work things out with his wife, but he was married. She was never his ex. Like, she was never his ex while they were around. They were separated, but Valerie and Dante did most of their stuff before the separation papers ever, because they were never physical after the separation papers. So there was never an ex. This is why I can't. Anyway, so her mistake was thinking that they were over and there was a chance for them. Like, I can't even. When was it over? He was married with his wife the whole time you were with him. So Johnny says he's going to leave after tonight, and then the bolo comes up for Johnny Zakara and the description, and he's posing as a mechanic. Did Valerie catch on? Yeah. She did. So he keeps quizzing her for her exam like she asked, and she seems like she's getting nervous because she is smart. And now end scene. Are you ready? Strap in. Sit down if you're not already sitting. Get ready. Here we go. So Julian catches on that there's tension between Alexis and Olivia, you think, and she doesn't want an engagement party. She just wants to set a date for the wedding. And he's like, sounds good to me. Anna meets Robert at the bar. She asks him to stick around and he'll stay to help her. He says all you have to do was ask. So yay, Robert! Michael's blaming himself for being stuck on the lie and, not getting a chance to tell Sabrina he wanted to be part of her and the baby's life. Nathan thanks Maxie for giving an official statement. Dante leaves. Lulu texts Johnny to call off the Valerie plan and get out of town, which, honestly, okay, I know. I wish Lulu was more unapologetic about this whole getting rid of Valerie thing. That's my only thing. If you're gonna go for it, go for it. Don't back out at the last minute. That's just how I see it. Anyway, so Johnny doesn't check his messages. He sees it come out. He doesn't check it. Maybe he did see it and he's just ignoring it. I don't know. Because it's a little too late to ignore it, He has her stop before the restaurant, in the middle of nowhere, which she was already getting nervous. And that he'll walk to the restaurant because the roads are getting icy. And she goes for her phone after he leaves. And he comes around to the driver's seat, grabs her phone, tells her she made a big mistake. And then the part that nobody really saw seeing, he howls in her face. Full on, right in her face. I did not see that coming. I still don't know what to make of it. But, okay. what's gonna happen. I'm excited. But unfortunately, there will be no video tomorrow because I am working an expo. I know. So just keep that in mind. No video tomorrow. I mean, I can make one so it's late at night. If let me know in the comments. Do you want me to make one? It would just come up like later in the night, maybe around 8 o'clock, 7, 8 o'clock. If you want me to do that, I can, because then you'll have the whole weekend. I might just do that, because tomorrow seems like a really big episode. Okay, so a late upload. You can write in the... leave a comment for who you think was this week's character of the week, just in case I don't make that video tomorrow, and I will announce the winner. Let me know if you want me. I'm leaning towards making the video, but either way, leave your vote in the description, or not the description, the comments, and I will see you tomorrow late for General Hospital. I hope you have a great day, and are you excited? I'm excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Yay! Woo!